If you started school this year, or college, or you're doing some sort of course, like I am. I'm currently doing a finance management course.
I work in corporate finance.
I don't know about you, but when you get a lot of worksheets, exercises, slideshows, PDFs, X, Y, and Z, papers, notes, and all of that, it's a lot to organize. However, I made a system. Currently, I have to do this big assignment that's worth 40% of my grade. So yes, in this video, I actually want to show you how I use a tool called Scrintal to organize all of that content that helps me currently with my assignment, as well as in general keeping all of my coursework organized. But this tool has so many more capabilities than that, so I'll just go through some features with you. So you're probably wondering, what is Scrintal?
What is that?
So Scrintal is a hybrid of a note-taking and mind mapping whiteboard, and it's really easy to get started with. So let's just move on to my computer. So my main board is called the Finance Management Course Content. Here is where I store all of my worksheets, slideshows, homework, notes, etc., all categorized by their modules. I use the columns option to organize them this way. Now, when it comes to PDFs, they are added by using this option, which allows me to open them up in Scrintal. Whereas any Excel files and PowerPoints are added to my Google Drive, and the links are added with the link title. As you can also see, I have added tags to the cards because it's a great way to find them in the search bar whenever I need to find them, and all related cards quickly. Up here, I have a quick access link to my course's main hub. Here, I added a to-do list that only has tasks related to this course only. Over here, I can visually see what homework needs to be done. I've used columns to create a very simple Kanban style of task management. And I can just click and drag whenever something is being done or it's completed. Now, using emojis in the title is a great way to prioritize cards. For example, I use the blue heart for least urgent, orange heart as pretty urgent, and a red heart for really, really urgent and most important. So within all of that chaos, I can actually get my assignment done, find all of the documents that I'm looking for because I know exactly where they are. But so far it's been super helpful for me because at one point it was harder to keep track of all of the worksheets that I have and haven't done. Onto the assignment workboard. I created this board to make working on my assignment easier for me. So all the information that I need to complete is here in one place, and I can always add more if needed. So I just want to show you how it works. My assignment consists of 3 parts, which has multiple steps. So let's focus on part 3 of the assignment, for example. Part 3 of the assignment turns out to require the knowledge of ratios in order to be completed. So remember the tags I mentioned earlier. So in the content board, I added the tag ratios to all of the cards grouped within that module. Now I need them all on this side of the board. I go to the search option, click tags, and search up the ratios tag. All of the cards with that tag pop up and I can multi-select them and add them to this board. Also, during the assignment, I do tend to ask myself a lot of questions that I want answers to later, or to look something up further. Scrintal helps me stay in the flow of that. Let's say I have a question I'm asking myself, but the answer has a word that I need a clear explanation for in order to fully understand. I bet you've been there many times before as well. Reading something educational that you're learning for the first time, and they're using phrases or words that you've never heard before, or you want a clear understanding of. I write a plus, the word, and it links a new card where I add the definition. You can also link existing cards. Now to change the layout and color of the cards, you can do so by clicking here end here. The colors I chose shows me which cards are related to which parts of the assignment. I also like to use the text option to add emojis to the board, either to just customize it a little bit, or add this pin, for example, to point out the next card I need to focus on. Not only can you add PDFs, links, and text into the cards, you can also add images from your files and they will display on the card. Videos from YouTube or Vimeo can be added as well. Sometimes when I'm trying to learn something, visual learning, like a video with examples instead of reading plain texts, can help me understand the topic better. So I like to add them as cards on my boards. There's also the options of adding bullet points, quotes, files, headings, etc. to the cards. Another board that I recently thought about, which is still in its early stage, but I will work on it much more once I finish my assignment, is my Flashcards board. This is strictly related to the course that I'm doing. I made this board as a way of studying for my exam, which is in December. So let me just explain what's going on the screen. On the left side, I have a column which will have all the cards with things I haven't memorized yet. From there, I will move 6 to 9 cards to the middle, which will be laid out in a way where you can only see the title and not the contents, because the contents are the answers inside, you know? Then, going card by card, I answer them, either verbally, talking to myself alone in a room, or writing the answers down somewhere. Once I'm done, I open the cards and see which ones I got right. The ones I got right get moved to the memorized column. The ones I didn't know at all or semi got right will remain in the middle. Then I will add more cards from the left to make sure there's at least 6 to 9 in the middle. And the cycle goes on and on until I get them all correct. Like I said before, this board is still in its infancy, but that's the current idea I have as one of the ways to study for my upcoming exam. So yes, Scrintal is an app that is truly different to everything else that I've used. It's so easy to stay in my flow when I'm trying to learn something, process information, trying to find the definitions, keeping all of that information organized. And I can't wait to see all the features that they're going to implement in the near future. And Scrintal also kindly gave me a discount code, which is Anyusha10. I'll put it here on the screen, which gives you 10% off when you get a subscription for Scrintal. And it'll be valid for 4 weeks from the time when I post this video. Let me know what you think of this tool and how would you use it. And I will see you next time.